All right, everybody, welcome back to A-Hole Design. We begin with number 19. Disable ad blocker now, or Facebook will block posts from friends. Your ad blocker is blocking posts from friends. In 7 days, one post from friends, including blank, seems kind of unnecessary to say including. It was one post. It was this person's single post. Pause your ad blocker on Facebook to allow the post and ads to load. I mean, it's Facebook posts. Are we losing a great deal of important content here? You might have actually been better off for missing a particular person's post on Facebook. But also, the strategy of classifying the website's content as an ad so that it goes away if you're using an ad blocker, diabolical, but also not surprising at the same time. But think, this might be for your own betterment, just not seeing the Facebook posts of anger and upsetness, and depending upon who it is. Maybe they make really constructive posts and they're a lovely, lovely person. I hope that's the case. Kia charging $150 a year to use the already installed remote start feature. Care, $60 annually, plus $150 annually. Yep. If the hardware is in the thing already and requires no remote ongoing development and support, then it shouldn't be a charge, okay? God dang it, already pay a subscription to gasoline in order to get the car to be able to go, or to home electricity, whichever you're using to propel your vehicle. But if it's in the car, if I've already purchased the hardware and it is titled in my name, I should not have to pay an ongoing subscription fee to it, okay? If you're providing consistent updates, if it is a service platform that improves and evolves over time, sure, can kind of understand. Me being able to click a button on key is not that. It's just not. Frick off. Just killed any chance of a Kia sponsorship ever, didn't I? Rip. Dear websites that act like they're a forum thread for your issues so you click on them. Fork you. Solved. Critical process died. BSOD error in Windows 10. Smack all the keywords together into a web page so that we can trick the search engine into displaying our thing really high up when someone has a very, very specific error search, and we'll add solved to it as well so that they can be baited into clicking on our page where they see a bunch of ads, and then we'll get some ad rev, a couple pennies here and there. We'll be super stoked about it when it happens a few million times. We'll be rolling, and heck yeah. Frick. Free and day trail, and Adobe won't let me cancel because their system is conveniently down for the entirety of the trial period. Adobe is scam. I get your concern, but as you mentioned, you purchased a free trial, so rest assured you will not be charged for anything with a free trial. However, I'd love to help you with your request for cancellation, but due to technical issues, we're unable to access the account and make any changes to the account. Okay, where is the legislation that makes it so that if you can one-click subscribe to something, you can also one-click unsubscribe? The exact same method. If I have to call into a phone number, wait on hold, talk to a person, give them a credit card number over the phone in order to sign up for a subscription, then fair play, we can do the same thing for a cancellation. But obviously they know that if you have to do that, you're not gonna sign up for the service. On the other hand, if I can just boop, sign up, it should be boop, I don't want it anymore. There would be a lot of special interests trying to lobby against that legislation, but oh my God, really needs to be a thing. Boop. Forcing you to add a tip when ordering takeout. Select percentage, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's actually no other? It's really impressive if they don't have an other option on tipping for takeout. Where you just walk in and like, you drove in, no one's driving it to your door. You just, yeah, that's, I don't get it. I honestly, just make your prices 5% higher and then give the option to tip 5, 10, 15, 20. And then you're making the same amount of money and no one's upset. Because they'd be like, yeah, everything is more expensive. They wouldn't even notice the 5% problem. I shouldn't be giving this advice. But just make your prices 5% higher and then bring your tip echelons down. Oh my God, I just solved your PR problem. Hire me, I can be your consultant. Brands who are dumb. God dang, bro. This intentionally confusing second checkbox for real VNC. I confirm I'm over 16. We'd love to keep you updated. I am not a robot. Tick here if you're not happy for us to... See, that even caught me. I was like, what's going on? It makes it pretty clear. Like, we'd love to keep you updated about our... Okay, leave it blank. Oh, wait. I click this. Oh, you put a little redstone torch inversion on that button right there. I was not expecting that. God dang. That's not okay. It's not, I mean, probably technically nothing illegal, just real not cool. Netflix doesn't let ad-tiered plans watch certain movies. The other guys, change plan to watch. Huh, interesting. See, this is actually one of those situations where I could be wrong here. Maybe it is just Netflix trying to say, hey, if you want to be able to watch this, then move up to the next tier. Like maybe it's a way to bait people into, or try to entice them into upgrading. On the other hand, though, it may actually be the distributors, the owners of the movies and stuff, saying, we will not allow this to be viewed on the ad-tiered policy because of whatever rights, whatever deal they have for content licensing doesn't include that. So it may not actually be Netflix's fault on this sort of thing. But on the other hand, if it is just to entice, then yeah, that's on them. But there may be another reason that might be on the distributor instead. Is this even legal? Accept cookies or pay 2.5 euros a month? You'd rather reject cookies. How dare you not like my chocolate chip and snickerdoodles? I baked them for you. Why don't you let us feed them to your computer? Your computer gets hungry too. Hire the anti-tracking subscription for 2.50 a month. The subscription allows you to browse by rejecting the cookie notice. Does not imply ceasing to receive advertising or access to exclusive content or advantages. Huh? So this is so weirdly phrased. I'm like, I don't want to, I'm scared that even if I was really tempted to give the 2.50 per month, I don't trust the way that this is phrased entirely such that I feel confident that my credit card number is being used well, is all. But maybe it's totally innocuous, but who would pay that to not be cookied? Pay $2 a month if you're sending me cookies, though. I do like some cookies. The Humble Bundle custom amount slider is designed to make it look like they get less than everyone else. Oh dear. This is controversial because Humble Bundle is generally seen as like pretty good thing at like raising money for charity and good deals on games, and so I've usually heard good things. I don't know, is there controversy around it now? Oh god, I'm scared. So that it's weird. It's like I want to believe it's just probably like a little bit of a mistake, or like maybe didn't update properly as the slider slid, and there's just a little bug here, and it's not an intentional thing to make it look like they're getting less, and it's not that they've changed the ratio of like how much the slider slides on each one. But anyway, hopefully people just look at the number, even though it's a little weird, and I'm gonna hope it's innocuous and not like not an intentional thing. I'm gonna hope. Thanks, Adobe. Adobe wants to take your work without your consent. They're just knocking this toggle to everyone's account settings and set it on by default. Short should be forking, illegal. Retweet, share, please. So, we analyze your content. For machine learning, for generative AI, yada yada, and stuff. Oh my god. I hadn't even thought about that before. You got freaking, Stable Diffusion going amateur hour and like using your existing copy-striked images and Getty images and stuff allegedly out there to train their model. Adobe on the other end is like, we don't need to do that. You're already doing your art in our program. Like, we just do that. We don't need to take these other risky. We just do bro. It's right here. It's what we do. God, we have such a good data set. Oh, man. Yeah, no, not surprised. Like, ethics aside, not surprised. They were gonna do this. And whoever came up with that idea, they probably got a real big kudos, maybe bonus promotion. Anyway, Twitter not disclosing an ad unless you actively click on it to hide it. Normal ad example in third picture. Okay, this one is just wild to me. Oh my God, the whole MrBeast videos on Twitter thing is just so wild. The fact that, like, this is not, I don't think Jimmy had anything to do with this. I think he was just like, hey, let me try posting a video to Twitter. Why not? I have this video. It's already made. Why not just put it up here and see how it does? No extra work, right? But then you have Twitter probably going, okay, we gotta make this like go over as good as possible to entice him to like make content for Twitter instead of just reposting, or we gotta get him to continue to do this. And then the results of him getting like, I don't know, 150 million views on the video and making like $250,000 on that is a completely wild CPM to get on Twitter. Nobody else gets that sort of CPM. So they saw that and they were like, okay, we gotta target this, put all the ads on Twitter into that video, and then also use the video as an ad. So it's like, that's crazy though. Like actually taking the post, boosting it as an ad, but just putting it as a video in someone's feed and not marking it as an ad, which is weird. Like I don't think you can, there's some FTC regulations, I'm pretty sure you cannot do that. Like that is actually an ad because it says not interested in this ad, but it just shows a normal post where usually you do get the ad disclosure. Oh my God, it's so wild, so crazy, but dang, that'd be cool, you know, to be MrBeast. And it's just like, Twitter itself sends, like just puts in an ad campaign to show you to everybody. You'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll keep posting if you guys are gonna spend money to use me to push my videos to everybody, I suppose. Why are they charging me shipping on a digital book? So SAT registration, $60. Official digital study guide, $35. Subtotal shipping, $8. You know those megabytes? Actually, it's probably text, probably kilobytes. Those kilobytes sure are expensive to send over the internet. I mean, hey, to be fair, data is pretty expensive. Twitch, that's why it's tough for them to operate at a profit, because it's actually expensive to serve all that data. However, I don't think it costs $8 every time you want to send a few kilobytes for some text for a study guide. So that might be a little bit much. But you know, if Twitch wants to become super profitable, they could take this model and try to charge people $8 a frame to watch people's streams. It's a bold move. We'll see how it works out. Get wrecked, HP. Printer information page. Payment method needs updating. Wait, hold on. Did you went to charge, or sorry, you went to print a piece of paper, and instead of the paper that you wanted to print, it printed out, please pay. Like you have full ink cartridges in your printer. Oh no. And it printed the please. You can't use the ink that's in your printer until you. Oh, God, I hate printers so much. Printers are just the worst. It's just the worst thing. Making a new Twitter account. Unlock the ability to post and engage by paying a small fee. New unverified users are required to pay a small annual fee before you're able to perform any actions on the web, including posts, liking, bookmarking, and replying. This is to reduce bots and spam. Oh, God. I read an article that they were starting to test this in, I think, was it New Zealand, Philippines, I think. Oh, nobody's gonna sign. Nobody. It's $1 like a year, I think. But oh my God, I get that. Like it's just so funny because he was like, oh, we're gonna get rid of the bots on Twitter. It's worse. This also isn't gonna solve it. Oh man. Oh, Make an hour-long video talking about all the it's just Anyway, but I'm not gonna make that long of a video. But nobody's gonna just be like, let me sign up for a Twitter account. Oh, I have to pay. I have to put in a credit card for a Twitter account. No, nobody is gonna. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna. Okay. Oh God. Vendor asked station not to put prices on Starbucks products. $5 is the cheapest one. The other drinks are over $5. Is it also a credit card vending machine? It just like doesn't show you the price until after you've swiped the card or something, which probably isn't allowed. You probably also have to have a price on a vending machine. I bet there's some, obscure legislation, regulation on how vending machines are supposed to operate. Don't you remember when the vending machine, well, this is me like dating myself to my parents or something where I'm like, don't you remember when the vending machines is $1 and you get anything from it? And my parents are gonna be, yeah, don't you remember when it was 5 cents and you got anything for the vending machine? But yeah, I can't remember the last time I saw a vending machine where everything was like you just put $1 in and that was that, good to go. And then they had to start adopting credit cards, obviously, because it gets to the point where it's like, this is too expensive and it's weird, not exact change. And how are you supposed to put $4.29 and coins and bills into the vending machine and have that on hand in cashless society? The credit cards it's convenient, but also, it's also expensive. My required digital textbook has a delivery fee. Freaking heck, dude. Every company just looks at like Ticketmaster and is like, you know what? They do pretty well here. We should do that. If they can charge a massive fee on them serving you an email, why can't we? I mean, we're textbooks. People are mad at us all the time. We have no good reputation. We sell for extremely expensive, and people already dislike us for adding DRM into our books. Yeah, let's just embrace. We don't need to deal with PR. All right, if we're already hated, let's just dive into it, man. You gotta wonder if that conversation actually happens. Like you're so essential that you just throw in the towel on PR, and you're like, yeah, no, let's make it painful. 35% more, my butt. I mean, hey, to be fair here, there is an infinite amount more in this one than there is in that one because this one's empty. However, I'm not sure how you get 35% more when it's 24 grams versus 29 grams. Like this actually is it has more weights. So it's 35% more than what? Than a miniature one? Because I have seen miniature Tic Tac things. I've seen a Tic Tac box full of other Tic Tacs, and it is a bit of a packaging nightmare. But also, God, I love orange Tic Tacs, and I'm still gonna buy them. Oh man, please sponsor me though. MrBeast posted a test video on Twitter to see if they'd pay out more and give more views. Twitter is running it as an ad, but hiding the ad label to artificially boost the numbers on this tweet. How this is even legal is beyond me. Short, here we go again. Crazy. It's crazy, dude. Oh my, and it is not, I'm fairly certain it's not legal. There would be an FTC violation, but not interested in this ad, but it's just shown as a post. Just shown as a post. That's a lot of text right there. You can pause if you want to read it. But oh my God. It's so crazy though that we've gotten to the point where, a YouTuber is so valuable that an entire platform, or one guy running the platform, it wants them like so badly that they are willing to they're willing to do the platform sponsored its own ad campaign to bring a person to tempt them to put more content on the platform. That's so crazy. At least for a platform as big as, Twitter. So, oh man. Jimmy must just be like, dang. That's pretty cool. He's making way more people see my videos. This, you know what? I'll keep doing this. If they want to do some shady things, I mean, hey, eyeballs are eyeballs. And then people are going to talk about the shady things. And I'm going to be there, and it's like, more publicity because I'm not culpable. And I feel like, heck yeah, I'd post more videos on Twitter if that were the case for me too. Yep. Anyway, the award of A-hole design of the century goes to It's not just you. YouTube is slowing down your PC if you had ad block installed by making your CPU sweat, likely as part of its draconian war on ad blockers. Yeah, I've seen this one before. So I have YouTube Premium, right? But I also don't like to pay for it on 5 different accounts. So occasionally, right, I'll be on my second channel or something to be uploading a video, and then I, go into another tab. I'll go to my own channel actually, just to like look at recent videos, make sure everything's gone up properly. And I will notice that my PC starts to chug a little bit. So yeah, it's an interesting one. It is a bit of an interesting one right there. But yeah, anyway, it's that's a thing. That is in fact a thing. That is interesting. That is a thing that's going on there. So anyway, thanks for watching the last month of A-Hole Design. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you next time.